Hi everyone. Hi Jurij. Thank you for joining us. How are you today?
I'm great, and you?
I'm doing great as well. It's very hot here in Madrid, but otherwise, I'm doing great.
How many
Uh,
temperatures do you have?
Temperature?
Yeah.
I don't know, like around 38
Oh, that's
Celsius.
even
Like, yeah, it's crazy.
that's even more than in Slovenia. We have around 35 now.
Oh, that's pretty nice actually for me at least. But yeah, anyway, let's get into our conversation. So I'm Regis and I'm content lead at Modular DS, and we are doing a series of videos with our clients to talk about how they are using Modular DS, our site management platform. And today we are going to talk with Jurij from WPM. So welcome again, Jurij. I know you have been building and maintaining sites for over 15 years. Could you tell us maybe a bit more about your role, about your agency as well, WPM? What makes it different from on other WordPress agency?
Yeah, well, WPM started with me. I was a WordPress enthusiast from Slovenia. I built occasional websites here and there to make an easy living. Well, it was not so easy, but it was the best decision I have ever made. Over the time that grew Over the time, the WPM grew into a full-service agency, WordPress and WooCommerce development, custom programming, marketing, SEO and content, and also design. But the real turning point came a few years back when it clicked that maintenance and support is the true backbone of our model. A well-built website is only the beginning. The real value is in keeping it secure, fast, and growing. That's been the heart of everything we do ever since. What makes us different? I would say the trust. We maintain over 150 websites. Many of the sites we didn't even build ourselves, and our clients stay. For us, maintenance was never an afterthought. We decided early on that building a website is only the beginning. The real value is keeping it secure, fast, and growing. So we built our whole business around that.
Hmm. Actually, I think that's you explain it really well. Like you made maintenance one of the core parts of your business, and I think that was a strategic decision. And actually, one of my questions was also that, like, what was the thinking behind that?
Well, it was we when you are creating websites, you always have maintenance packages and stuff like that. But normally we didn't offer before one night we didn't do this as a standalone product. So we didn't offer maintenance to the clients which were not for the clients which we didn't build websites with us. So it was just afterthought, and it became a really backbone of our business. After that, and we are maintaining websites which we haven't built, which we are building the whole process around it, the onboarding process, the automatic processes, and stuff like that.
Nice, nice. So I think you saw the opportunity there, and I went for it. So yeah,
Yeah.
that's great. I know before Modular DS, you were managing your portfolio with Manage WP along with other tools. And you mentioned you had some limitations and some issues with that setup. So could you let us know about what those challenges were?
Well, first we were using Infinite WP, then we switched to Manage WP. The main issue was that the overview with over 100 websites, you need to see everything in one place, and you need to solve everything in one place, and you need to trust the tool. I didn't trust the tool anymore. It was not moving as fast as others. Um, the tool also felt slow at times, and the interface was just dated. Also, we had issues with some of the tests not being fast enough, or we didn't get a confirmation that it was done. So I don't have time to wait that something is done and search through notifications and stuff like that. I need to trust the tool. So There was no big crisis that pushed us to switch. We simply met the Modular DS team at WordCamp Europe in Basel. There we spoke with Hector. We saw the product, saw how passionate they were about it, and we thought, okay, this is the right moment.
I'm glad you found us then, and it was the right moment. And since switching by then to Modular DS, what's the biggest difference or some of the most significant improvements that you have noticed in your day-to-day work?
Yeah, well, for us it's important transparency. Now we have one clear overview of all our websites and their status. Everything feels more under the control. Day-to-day work is faster and less manual. The team spends less time chasing information and more time on work that actually helps clients. Helps and security section is a big step for us. You see what's going across on the whole portfolio. And what is the most important thing for me personally as an agency owner, the product keeps improving. You can see that the team is actively working on it, and the support, Hector and the guys, has been great.
Nice, nice. And what are some of the Modular DS features you rely on the most?
Well, I have two things which I like: automatic updates, security notification. That's the backbone of our daily work. As we have on Modular, there is currently 118 websites. I also, me personally, I love the one-click login. When you can't remember a site's password, you're still in a site in 1 second. Time-wise, we save at least 8 hours a week with this tool and get even more revenue from that, but that's our business model.
But you mentioned 8 hours per week that you are saving now, right? With Modular DS. That's a full working day. I think it's and that's time that you are now investing in in other areas, I guess. So you are now able to focus on other areas, right?
Yeah, we are current, but we have 20 people in our company, so it's percentage is not that much, but it's still someone who has time to do something else, or to clear the support, to create a new website, to invest in our own software which we use for our internal communication and stuff like that. And for me, as an agency owner, that's one of the most important things.
Something that I also wanted to mention is that I have here you talk about the importance of building or having like a system that helps you anticipate problems before they happen. So what role does Modular DS play in that proactive approach that you have mentioned before, and what's the impact on your clients?
Okay, the biggest thing is security. We get alerted about vulnerabilities right away, so we fix things before they become problems. We like to say that we put out the fire before it burns the house down. Since we switched, we got almost no emergency cases. For clients, that means less panic, fewer surprises, fewer disruptions. They don't see the tool behind it. They see us as an agency, but they feel the calm. And it also let us grow. Last year, we added 25 new maintenance clients without growing the team.
Nice, yeah. And you mentioned the migration from ManageWP was also very smooth. So what would you say to an agency that's hesitant to switch because they are worried about the transition? And especially also considering that it's not, like yours was not like a small transition with more than 100 sites. I mean, that's a huge change, and I understand it can be a little bit scary. So what would your advice for those agencies that are still hesitant?
I'll just say, honestly, don't worry. We just shared access to our ManageWP account, and your team did the rest. We didn't move a single site by hand. Everything happened in the background, or you worked on it. So if the migration is what is stopping you, it really shouldn't be. it was one of the easiest parts of the whole thing.
Well, that's the key. I mean, and that's what we our goal, of course. And I have a few less questions. For an agency, for example, that's also still thinking about making maintenance a bigger part of their business. What's the one thing you will tell them?
Don't go there. I'm just kidding. I need to make money. I'm just kidding. Take maintenance seriously. Make it the core, not the side business. A website, like creating a website, is only the beginning. The real value and the reoccurring income comes from keeping it running well. I have an example. We have a client who has been with us for 13 years, running on the same WooCommerce installation. The site has had a facelift along the way, or facelifts along the way, but everything else has been running smoothly for 13 years straight. That's what good maintenance looks like, and it keeps lifetime value of the client pretty big. And get the right tools so you can be proactive instead of firefighting. That's what Modular DS does for us. It handles the routine so the team can focus on work that really matters. Do that, and clients will stay with you for years.
Well, I think you said better that I could have said. So thank you, Jurij. I love the answers you gave us, and I'm really happy to hear a little bit more about your Modular DS story and how it's helping you manage and grow your maintenance business. So yeah, thank you so much, and hope to see you soon at any other WordCamp.
Okay, I would like to say thank you from the whole team of WPM, from Yasha, from David, from Nusha, from every developer in our company. Thank you, Hector. Thank you, the whole Modular DS team, for doing really good business, to be fast on support. And I just hope that this continues.
Me too, of course. And I'm sure the team will see the video as well. So I'm sure they'll be very happy to hear that. And
Okay.
thank you again, Jurij. And bye, everyone. Thank you.
Ciao.